all electronic devices. Do not turn them to silent or vibrate, but shut them off. Thank you. Now please, sit back and enjoy. Well, hello there, and welcome to Urinetown. Not the place, of course, the musical. Urinetown, the place, is, well, a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
You hear the news? They caught an old so-and-so out to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? What'd he do?
Oh, such and such I hear.
Well, what do you know? Old so-and-so.
It's kind of a mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2, and then, well, let's just say it's filled with symbolism and things like that. But Urinetown, the musical. Here we are, welcome. It takes place in a town like any town you might find in a musical. This here's the first setting for the show. As the sign says, it's a public amenity, meaning public toilet. These people have been waiting for hours to get in. It's the only amenity that they can afford to get into.
Say, Officer Lockstock, is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that, little Sally?
You know, the water shortage, the hard times, the drought, a shortage so awful, private toilets eventually became unthinkable. A premise so absurd that...
Whoa there, little Sally, not all at once. They'll learn more about the water shortage in the next scene.
Oh, I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, little Sally. You're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
How about that subject matter?
Well...
Or that title even. That could kill a show pretty good.
Well, little Sally, suffice it to say that in Urinetown, the musical, everybody has to use public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. That's the central conceit of the show. Better hope you're paying
you're in town.
You won't need bail. Later on, you'll learn that these public bathrooms are controlled by a private company. They keep admission high generally, so if you're down on your luck, you'll have to come to a place like this. One of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
And you can't just go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally, harsh laws too. That's why little Sally here is counting her pennies. Isn't that so, little Sally?
I'm very close, officer. Only a few pennies away.
Aren't we all, little Sally, aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir, but do you know the way to the private company that controls these public bathrooms?
You mean you're in good company?
That's the one.
You'll meet the guy who runs You're in Good Company later. That there is his daughter.
It's quite a ways from here, ma'am. This here's the bad part of town.
Oh, so it is.
But if you squint, you can just make out their headquarters, rising above the skyline.
The gleaming tower on the hill?
That's the one.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
You certainly are.
Pardon?
It certainly is.
Oh dear, I'm late already. Thanks ever so much for the directions and such. Bye.
Anytime. Well, we've talked for long enough, I imagine. Enjoy the show, and welcome to Urinetown, the musical!
You are humble onions. You have come to see what it's like when people can be free. First act lasts an hour. Don't assume your time. Let's go now. There often is a line. This is Urinetown. One resting here at Urinetown. If you attend to Urinetown, all by design. It's the old story. Masses are oppressed. Faces closed and bladders all distressed. Rich folks get the good life. Poor folks get the woe. In the end, it's nothing you don't know. You're at Urinetown. You're taken to the Urinetown. No frequent, this is Urinetown. We'll keep that dough. This is Urinetown. 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 On with the show!
All right, folks, you know the drill. Form a line and have your money ready. We'll not be repeating yesterday's fiasco. And that means you, old man strong.
497, 498, just a few more. Penny for a piece, sir? Please, sir, spare a penny for a morning piece, sir?
What's that?
Or a nickel or a dime?
Out of my way, child. I've got peeing of my own to tend to.
Cut!
Well, I haven't got it.
Then go get it.
Now come on, Miss Pennywise, now you know I'm good for it.
That's what you said last week. And I still haven't seen Penny one. And it's Miss Pennywise to you.
Bobby, reason with the woman. I'm a little sharp this morning.
No shorter than I was yesterday, unless I've grown.
He's my paw, Miss Pennywise. Can he come in for free? Just this once.
Get your head out of the flowers, Bobby Strong. No one gets in for free.
Now, Miss Pennywise, now we've all had our special arrangements over there with people in high places. Why not let this be ours?
Well, if old man Strong gets it for free, then so do I!
No one's getting anywhere for free. Don't you think I have bills of my own to pay? Don't you think I have taxes and tariffs and payoffs to meet too? Well, I do. And I don't pay them with promises, see? I pay them with cash. Cold, hard cash. Every morning y'all come here, and every morning some of you got reasons why you ain't gonna pay. And I'm here to tell ya, you is gonna pay.
But Miss Pennywise.
That's right, Bobby.
Oh, we never got Miss Pennywise. What's the difference gonna make?
What difference? Time for got to go through me. It's a privilege to be. What is worth its weight in gold these days? No more bathrooms like in olden days. You compare with me for the privilege to be. 20 years we've had the drought. And our rifle off the phone right out. I take my bath now in a coffee cup. I boil what's left of it for tea. And it's a privilege to be. The morning is done to now with some song. Now there's a mirror. The morning is just like the dance. And made a legal public urination. And defecation. So let me give your glory to me. Write your name here in the record book. The authorities will water up. If you've been regular with me, if you paid the proper fee for the privilege to be.
But Miss Pennywise,
I said no fucking money. You're a sweet-looking boy, and I like to be around. But this man isn't free. Not free, it's
I know
good.
what we're talking about. Don't tell what I might do.
You think you got some kind of right.
Kind of right, kind of right.
You think you'll come in here and go for free.
Snag a freebie.
The only thing you'll get is not for free.
Negatory.
Business scam.
Business gal, you see, it's a privilege to be.
The good old days where we kiss and stay until we pass away. The good old days that all were going and soon come. So let us separate from
Lonely me, lonely me.
but Miss Pennywise,
That's enough, Bobby.
I think I'll charge you twice.
No need to jeopardize your position.
Or better yet, have you
I'm
arrested.
through with this, you see.
Since you prefer the long
You guys 3 times a day.
And the other time was
Crazy with the night change all the time.
like it's down.
There's no way to live, I tell you. It's no way to live.
For the privilege to be.
huh? Huh? What are you doing? Have you lost your marbles?
More than that, boy. Hold on, more than that.
Looky there!
Come on, strong. He ain't waiting.
He's peeing right there on the pavement, he is! Look, he's going and I'm going.
Oh, no, make way, damn you, make way!
Ah. Now that is better.
Old man's truck.
The same.
Is this your doing, Strong?
It is.
Seize him. You've done a terrible thing here today, Strong.
Well, I did what I thought was necessary.
Grab him up, Bobby. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
Breaking the Public Health Act is an exiling offense, Strong.
Quite exiling.
Well, what if it is? I feel better. And that's all I care about.
Always knew we'd get you in the end now, Joseph Strong. Take him away!
Pa!
Hey, Bobby. Hey, you tell your mother all over.
I will, Pa. She's standing
Oh,
right there.
yeah. Oh, remember me, boys. Oh, what have I done? Remember me.
Remember, Bobby, what became of him. How he indulged him. Remember how he made a mockery. He shunned the crockery off to the dockery. Don't be like him.
What became of him? What do you mean by that?
Just keep your head out of the clouds. That's all I'm saying. Good day.
All right, who's ready to pay?
It's gonna let you go, but I'll pay her. I don't need to. I'll keep paying Bobby Stroh just as long as you keep letting us pay.
Oh, Pa! What's to become of you?
That's your work, Bobby. The morning rush is on.
Isn't that what we're all asking ourselves, Senator? Where's my dough? From the cop walking his beat to the little baby asleep in his mother's arms. We're all asking the same question. Where's my dough? And by dough, of course, I mean money.
I made my speech. Now where's my dough?
Oh, there'll be plenty of dough for everyone, Senator. Once the new fee hikes breeze through the legislature.
Actually, I was hoping to wait for the vote during my next fact-finding mission. Sorry, wouldn't want to be around when the new fee hikes breeze through the legislature.
You think I've gone too far this time, don't you, Finn?
Well, it's a powder keg out there, Cladwell. And this time, I think it's gonna blow!
Daddy!
What? Oh, darling, I thought you'd never get here.
Sorry I'm late, Daddy. I left just as soon as my exams are finished.
How's everything, dear?
Fine, Daddy, just fine. Now that school's done with, finally.
You see there, Mr. McQueen? Beautiful, big-hearted, and now head filled with the best stuff money can buy.
Wow, stuff in her head is nearly as big as stuff in her heart. She'll be running this company in the bank.
That'll be all, Mr. McQueen.
Well, I'll be Hope Cladwell and all grown up too.
Hello, Senator.
Come to join your father's little operation.
Oh, it's just a fax copy position, of course. First day.
A fax copy girl, huh? Well, your father mentioned he'd be bringing on a new fax copy girl. He neglected, however, to mention how beautiful she'd be. Beauty is so beautiful. Even as a little girl, I always thought
That's enough, Fip.
Yes, of course.
Well, we won't be keeping you, Senator. It's a big day. I'm sure you'll have your hands full on the floor of the legislature, what with the new fee hike vote and all.
Oh, they'll be full, Cladwell. Just as long as you come through with the vote. Cash.
Oh, they'll be full of cash, Senator. We'll all be full of cash, provided the vote comes through.
Well, the vote will come through, Cladwell, just as long as you come through with the cash.
No worries there, Senator. Once the vote comes through, there'll be nothing else to come through but the cash.
No need to worry about the vote.
I think we understand each other.
Yes, well, goodbye.
Let's meet the staff. Staff! Staff, this here's my daughter, and our newest fax copy girl, Hope Cladwell. Hope Cladwell, the good people of Urine Good Company, or UGC as it's known for short.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Say a few words, Hope, darling.
It's a great company, and I hope to help you make it even better.
Yes. Well, you're absolutely right, Hope, dear. Absolutely right. For you see, ladies and gentlemen, 20 years ago, we came to the people of this community. Hey there, how you doing? All right, taking those notes, huh? We came to the people of this community with a simple proposition. Look the other way. Hey. You know what I'm talking about. with a simple proposition. Look the other way while we run this company the way we see fit. And we'll keep the pee off the street and the water in the ground. Now Hope here has come to join our little operation to help us keep that promise. So promise me that you'll treat her like the Cloudwell she is. For one day, she may be standing in the shoes you see me wearing today. The shoes I wore when I made that promise those many years ago. I saw gray skies for boating and cold. I saw gray skies and made them ring gold. Now those skies aren't so bleak to behold. They're still gray, but they pay for your salaries tenfold. I took this town and formally stank. I took this town and made it smell swank. I'm me flushing the bank. I'm the man with the plan, and so who should you thank?
Mr. Cloudwell, wanna make a You're a Victorian gold.
You may be right there.
Mr. Cloudwell, we're not rich. This is just what we need. We say hail to you, the new buckets.
I can bring in bucks by the buckets.
You're the master, you're making money.
That's just still the bees making honey.
You're Mr. Cloudwell.
Gosh, Daddy, I never realized large monopolizing corporations could be this force for good in the world.
You do.
All those coins that we take from the farm end up here where those coins all belong. Lots of coins make our company strong.
Charging fees as we please is our right. It's not wrong.
We're not greedy, that's only the speed. For a degree, thanks to what is shown, no one knows, but hey, still we can dream on.
Finding answers, curing cancer. Oh, that's my dad!
You're making me blush now.
Gosh, Daddy, they certainly do seem to adore you. So, why do I feel so conflicted?
Well, nonsense. Did I send you to the most expensive university in the world to teach you how to feel conflicted? Or to learn how to manipulate great masses of people?
To manipulate great masses of people, Daddy.
Which is exactly what we'll do. Now get faxing.
And copying.
And welcome home.
538, just a few more.
Well, hello there, little Sally. Awfully late for a little girl to be out and about, especially on a night like tonight.
Oh, just trying to scrape together a few coins before the late night rush is all. Got one to spare?
Sure, little Sally, I'm in a good mood tonight.
Gee, thanks. Say, Officer Lockstock, I was wondering, we don't spend much time on hydraulics, do we?
Hydraulics, little Sally?
Sure. You know, hydraulics, hydration,
little Sally, but how shall I put it? Sometimes in a musical, it's better to focus on one big thing rather than a lot of little things. The audience tends to be much happier that way, and it's easier to write.
One big thing, huh?
That's right, little Sally.
Then why not hydraulic?
Run along then, little Sally. Wouldn't want you to miss last call. Miss Pennywise won't hold that gate forever, you know.
All right, thanks for the coin. Bye.
What a night.
Everything cleaned up all right, Beryl?
Yeah, sure, same as always. Did you hear him scream, though, Mr. Lockstock?
Old man Strong?
All the way down to Urinetown.
Oh, yes, I heard him, Beryl. But then again, they all seem to scream in the end now, don't they? As their long journey into exile comes to a close, and the spires of Urinetown above the horizon, they do scream then, Beryl. They most certainly do.
I don't know. I thought he might be different somehow.
Different?
Old man Strong. He always seemed a bit tougher than the rest. I thought he might, I don't know, surprise us somehow.
If there's one thing I've learned in my many years of enforcing the laws of this city, is that the journey down to Urinetown offers no surprises. Not even from the very toughest among us. On that journey, expect only the expected. 1, 2, what's a hard, cold tumble of a journey worthy of a gurney? A bump pulled down, a slap to the face, smack to the mace, surgery to base as a cell pulled down. It's a path that leads you only one place, horrible to retrace a crumble down. A hard, cold tumble of a turn, jumble of a journey, the old ring down. To be Cassidy went to the field behind the tree, saw there was no one who could see her really.
But me!
And Jacob rose and grew, thought it was safe up in his room. Didn't know the jars he kept up there would help him in a trip to Urinetown. There are those who think I'm as vicious,
Overly malicious.
a bunch of fruit but between who gather for the people.
Tavern for the people.
Lawful fruits, our task, bring a little hoard.
Swindle out a hoarder.
What he loses, the book says, certainly a season.
Trample out of trees and
On
haul
their
him.
boots, Roger Roosevelt kept a cup below his belt. Cup ran over
When he melts,
smelt.
we don't.
And Joseph, old and strong, held his pee for much too long. Broke his son like nail him down. His guess was good, but also wrong. Years passed, all in the jungle, scooping out a bungle. Nature's ball, life of constant deprivation. Certain aggravation took its toll. Soon learned power of the truncheon, organized the function, came to one. So, if this is what you're after, Urinetown is the rafter to hang it on.
Julie Cassidy.
Jacob Rosenbluth.
Roger Roosevelt.
Julie
Cassidy.
Don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like
It's a hall. Oh, it's a hall of eternity. Worthy of eternity. A worthy of eternity. A bumble dice. A snap to the base. A snap to the base. A snap to the base. It's a path that leads you only one place. Horrible to reach. It's a crumble down. A hard, cold tumble of eternity. Jumble of eternity. You're in town.
Off you go then, boys, and happy hunting.
Yes. So, have you made plans for your journey yet?
To Urinetown?
To Rio, of course.
Oh, yes. To Rio. Well, I had to squeeze Glad a little bit tighter for a monthly payoff, extortion fees.
Caution, Mr. Lockstock. It would seem we're no longer alone.
Well, I'll be.
If I'm not mistaken, that there is his daughter.
So it is. And all grown up, too. Miss Cladwell, out a bit late, don't you think?
Oh, hello, officers.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were on a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself for a free kind of walk.
Oh, no, officers. I'm just coming home from work. First day.
Long hours.
Just like us.
There's some kind of big vote down at the legislature tonight. Plenty of faxing to do.
And copying, I imagine.
Oh, yes, and copying.
I must say, Miss Cladwell, your father mentioned the size and purity of your heart, but he neglected, however, to mention the size and purity of your beauty.
Does beauty have a size, officer?
In some countries, I take care on these streets late at night, Miss Cladwell. There's no telling what people would do for just a few coins.
Especially these nights with the new fee hikes and all.
Oh, I'm not afraid of people, officers.
Oh, no?
No. Everyone has a heart, you see. As long as you know that, you need never fear a soul.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Even criminals.
Even criminals.
Even policemen?
Out of it late, don't you think?
Out late, taking care of another late night rush is all. There's talk of more fee hikes. People are getting edgy.
Are they? Well, I'm glad to hear you were otherwise engaged. Wouldn't want to put you under suspicion for taking a late night behind the...
I don't need to do that anymore, officers. Not while I work for Penny, I don't.
But you still need to keep your head out of the clouds now, don't you?
What do you mean by that?
What she means is, you're a good boy, Bobby Strong. See that you don't end up like your father.
And how did my father end up?
Well, we're off. Our work's never done. Good night!
Good night, officers!
Good night, Bobby.
You were rather brave with them.
I don't care for policemen. Not those two, anyway.
Police protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Didn't I see you down by the amenity this morning?
That was me. I was rushing off to work. First day.
Find your way all right?
The gleaming tower on the hill. Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
It was rather shiny, that's true enough.
Did you mean what you said to those policemen about everyone having a heart?
Well, sure I did.
Because mine feels awful cold right now.
Cold?
Or empty. One of the two.
Not because of me, I'm cold?
Oh, no. Because of something I did.
Bobby!
No shorter than I was yesterday, unless I grow.
Or rather, something I didn't do.
Well, if it feels cold, then it must still be in there, don't you think?
Unless there's a vacuum where it used to be.
A vacuum in your chest? It sounds so implausible.
I did something wrong is all I'm trying to say, and I can't seem to get it out of my head.
The vacuum?
My action. I let someone down that I love dearly now. I feel awful bad.
Well, maybe that's nature's way of telling you now's the time to lift someone up.
Really?
Well, sure. Do you think you'd be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
I don't know. I suppose not.
Of course you wouldn't, because then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Be still, hear it beating, it's leading you, follow your heart.
Follow my heart? But to where?
To wherever your heart tells you to go.
don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try.
Do you hear? Okay.
There it is. It's saying, we are once a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No meanness or sorrow, just clean as tomorrow. If only you follow your heart. See, even your heart knows to follow your heart.
Peace and joy, plenty of water. I guess I do want those things.
There's something else your heart was saying. Maybe something I shouldn't have heard.
There was?
I think so. It was barely audible, but I definitely heard something.
Well, what was it?
Let me try again. Maybe I can make it out this time. There it is. So faint. It's saying, follow into the open air, far from squalor and noise. Follow, someone is waiting there. Someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. Someone is waiting there. And my heart was saying those exact words just the other day.
It was?
Sure it was. It was telling me about all those things.
I didn't know two words could speak as one!
I didn't either. Until now. You listened.
I'll need someone whose heart joins with mine. Aortas and arteries all intertwined. They're beat so much stronger than they could apart. Eight chambers of muscle to hustle the love in our heart. Love is kind and considerate. Love is peaceful and fair. Love can creep us so suddenly. When you least think of it, your love is there. We all want a world and with joy, with plenty of justice for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No anger or bitterness, just laughter and gladness. If only I follow your heart.
Well, good night.
Bobby Strong.
Good night, Bobby Strong.
And good night.
Hope.
Good night, Hope. I won't forget about what you said about the clouds in my garden.
I won't forget what you said about the laughter and gladness. Wait, when will I see you again?
Well, in this darkness, I'm afraid you can't see me at all. But a bright new world is waiting to start. I can feel it. Come to amenity number 9 tomorrow. I'll show it to you.
She loves him, doesn't she, Officer Lockstock?
Sure she does, little Sally. He's the hero of the show. She has to love him.
Yeah, everybody loves a Bobby Strong. What's it like, Officer Lockstock?
What like, little Sally?
Urinetown.
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because it's a secret, that's why. Its power depends on mystery. I can't just blurt it out like, there is no Urinetown! We just kill people! Oh no. The information must be oozed out slowly until it bursts forth in one mighty cathartic moment. Somewhere in Act 2 with everybody singing and dancing and things like that.
Oh, I get it.
Well, I should be going. It's time for the next scene.
The next morning at the amenity where the new fee hikes are announced?
That's the one. So long for now, little Sally, and keep your head down.
And so with this piece of paper, the UGC Awards amenity number 9, the first of our new and entirely legal fee hikes, which we all hope you will honor and enjoy. Of course, no one knows better than the good people that you're in good company how difficult times are. But research into finding lasting solutions we need is expensive, so for the time being, our decision is firm. And we look forward to going to Rio with her new process. I mean, we look forward to finding lasting solutions and things like that. Well, here you go, Miss Pennywise, and see you well, you know where.
You can't do this to us, Miss Pennywise. They'll be off to Urinetown for the lot of us sooner or later if she does.
And it'll be up to Urinetown for me if I don't. Get line and have your money ready. The new fee hike money that is.
Miss Pennywise!
Armstrong, where the hell have you been?
Sorry I'm late, Miss Pennywise. I was up all night, thinking it's all.
Up all night thinking, is it? You work here now, Bobby. You don't gotta go in the bushes anymore.
Yeah,
like father, like son, that's what I always say.
But it was about my father that I was thinking, Miss Pennywise. About what happened to him last night. About what's happening to all of us.
He broke the law yesterday, Bobby. And that's the end of it.
But what if the law is wrong?
What did you say?
I said, what if the law is wrong, Miss Pennywise? What if all this is wrong?
Wrong? Oh, you've got a sweet-looking head, Bobby. Sweet-looking head. But you keep it up there in the clouds, day after day. And it's gotta come down sometime. Do you hear me? You get that head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong. You get it out of the clouds.
Off in the distance, there's a beautiful horizon.
All right, folks, another drill.
Gleaming and radiant is what I'll keep my eyes on.
Same as it's always
As the
been.
world turns to face the sun and start another day, it suddenly occurs to me that maybe we can find another way. Look at the sky, full of hope and promise. It's a shining ideal, how I reel when I look at the sky. Yeah!
Now, who's first?
Ma!
We'll take your fee now, Mrs. Strong. The improved fee, that is.
Daily we make them pay for nickels, dimes, and quarters.
But that's all I have is Pennywise.
Daily we break them because we have to follow orders.
How did you know, Mrs.
And we
Strong?
keep filling money bags, broken lives and dreams. But what's it for? I can't ignore these black immoral profit-making schemes. Look at the sky, high above this madness. Here below, feel our shame, it must stop in the name of the sky. Yeah.
Here's all I have, Bobby. Now.
You hold on to that money, Ma.
Really?
The fee is the law. Is the law. It's the fee me, Bob Strong. She'll fight better. She'll join her husband.
And what if there was a new law in town, Miss Pennywise? A new law that didn't come from any voting process or elected body or process of judicial review, but a brand new law that came from an organ. That's right, a muscular blood pumping organ like this one right here. Oh, can't you see it, Miss Pennywise? Well, if this one's too small for you, why not try this one on the side?
Oh, God! It's biting me!
Look at the sky. There's a great big heart there. There's a heart in the sky. There just is. Don't ask why. It's the sky.
Oh, don't stop me! You'll regret it!
Oh, I don't think so. Come on, Ma. This one's on the house. For everyone. Forever!
Your heart knows all things great and true.
The things mere brains can never know.
Your heart points to the magic blue where the people's allegiance goes. Look at the stars. That's some inspiration. We can win, we try, we begin when we look at the sky.
Oh, Daddy, what's become of you? What's become of us all?
You'll be off to Rio. When my baby smiles at me, I go to Rio. Well, you'll be off to Rio then, I imagine. I've already got my tickets. I always fly Pan Air. Good work on the floor of the legislature, Fit. It was touch and go there for a while, I understand.
Royal beaches of Rio. Slideshow changed their minds soon enough, just like it changed my mind those many years ago. God, I wish I'd never met you, Caldwell B. Cladwell.
Sorry to interrupt, Daddy. I just wanted to make sure you got your morning faxes.
Oh, I hope you're looking absolutely glowing.
It would seem that office work agrees with her. What with the faxing and all.
And the copy.
Yes, and the copying. You're a good girl, huh, Cladwell? I used to be one. Before I met your father.
A good girl?
You had me.
Daddy, can I ask you a question?
Sure, Hope, darling. What is it?
Do you believe in love?
Love? Why do you ask?
Just wondering. I met this boy, you see.
Spider, Mr. Caldwell, do we got a little problem?
Caldwell, long time no see.
Miss Pennywise.
Anyway, it was about public amenity number 9. The people that have rioted!
Rioted?
They're paying for free! I tried to stop them.
The assistant custodian is refusing to take the people's money, sir. A young man by the name of Bobby Strong.
Bobby Strong!
They've rescinded the Public Health Act.
And the Water Preservation Act!
Did they do that?
Strictly symbolic, sir. The crowd gathered there is an unthinkably small percentage of the population as a whole.
What's happening, Daddy? I don't understand.
I wouldn't expect a good and pure heart like yours to understand.
Well, ladder ready, sir. Just give the word.
What did I tell you, Blondwell? It's a powder keg out there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a very important plane to catch.
Fit?
You're not going anywhere. Not until we nip this unpleasantness in the bud.
Nip? How so?
You're a Cladwell, Hope. What would you do if the very foundation of your life's work were threatened by the rabble-rousing son of a convicted criminal?
Look deep into his heart and try to figure out what made it pound so angrily.
Angry? No one gets angry with me. Not without a beating.
Oh, Daddy, beating people is wrong.
Life is a beating. The sooner you learn that, the better.
Then life is wrong.
Embrace it. I have.
Life should be beautiful.
Life is many things. Look deeper. You'll see it. I do. I see it everywhere. A little bunny in the meadow is nibbling grass without a care. He's so delightful as he hops for you. You say hi, bunny, and he stops for you. You pull your trigger, and he drops for you. Goodbye, bunny, go. Hello, rabbit stew. Get me, boys.
You tell the boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the stew. Don't be the dinner. You've got better things to do. It ain't no joke. That's why it's funny. Take a cue. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
But we're talking about people, not animals, Daddy.
People are animals, Hope dear.
Animals with huge incisors and big flappy feet.
Well, look closelier. You'll see them. I do. I see them everywhere. A little bunny at the toll booth. He needs a measly 50 cents. Our little bunny didn't plan ahead. Poor bunny simply doesn't have the bread. He begs for mercy, but gets jail instead. Hessing pfeffers in the air as the bunny gets the chair. See the moral, people.
Clear as day, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the dope. Don't be the loser. You're much better than that, Hope. You're born the power. You're in the money. Advice to you.
Henry the bunny.
Don't be the bunny.
A little bunny at a toll booth, Daddy.
You heard me.
But Daddy, bunnies don't drive cars.
Oh, don't they?
No. Actually, I don't think they do.
Live long enough, Hope dear, and you'll see many things.
Even a daughter doubting her father.
A little bunny in a shoebox. He thinks he's found a brand new home. So snug and cozy on your closet floor. And then you open up your closet door. Now what's that bunny in my closet for? With a mallet and some slippers you find out. New bunny slippers. Grasp the message back.
Right behind you, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the shoe. You don't get stepped on, no, the one who steps is you. You're stepping up to where it's sunny. Step on the floor. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, everybody, let's get yourselves together. It's time we bagged ourselves a few rabbits. Let's go.
One at a time, everyone will get a turn.
Here, Bobby. Here's a little something extra just for you.
Keep your cash, friend, and relieve yourself in happiness.
Busy day so far, eh? Busiest on record, if your books are right. How's the urinal holding up?
A little spillage, nothing to be concerned about. The people are happy, and that's the main thing.
Police!
Remain calm, please, remain calm.
amenity officers. I want all of these people taken away.
Officer Lockstock, what's happening?
Why, it's the Act 1 finale, little Sally. This is where Cladwell comes to snuff out the uprising. It's a big song and dance number involving the entire cast.
Snuff out the uprising? But what about Bobby's dreams?
Well, now, little Sally, dreams only come true in happy musicals and few Hollywood movies. And this certainly isn't either one of those. No, dreams are meant to be crushed. It's nature's way.
This may not be a happy musical, Officer Lockstock, but it's still a musical. And when a little girl has been given as many lines as I have, there's still hope for dreams. Hello, Bobby.
Hope?
I told you to follow your heart, not seize an amenity.
I did follow my heart, Hope. Thanks to you.
The amenity won't take much more of this uprising, Caldwell. Bobby's a sweet-looking boy, but not sweet enough to swing that spillage. Not by a long shot.
The amenity will take as much as it has to. The days of deprivation are over for these people.
Yeah! The days of deprivation have only just begun if this madness continues a moment longer.
Yeah! Sure, Mr. Cladwell. That's what you've been saying for 20 years. 20 years. And for 20 years, we waited for those long-term solutions that never came. Well, now, we're done waiting, you hear? For a new day has dawned today. A day of hope. A day of happiness. When the idea of human dignity is more than just a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality. To follow your heart, here's where my heart leads. Now I'll do my part to banish your needs. Made me to sing fantastically clear. When people be free, nothing to fear. What would I seize? That was facing mine. They knew it to these. It's Friday sunshine, like the day that tomorrow. And the lives of sorrow.
You picked a fight you can't win today, Mr. Strong. Your rabble is no match for my men.
He's right, Bobby. You've got one.
Now release the girl. It's time you faced your punishment like a man.
Wait, release, but nobody's holding me.
No shorter than I was yesterday, unless I grow. You can punish our bodies, Mr. Cladwell, but you can never punish our spirits. Punish our bodies? I never agreed to any punishment of my body.
Oh, well, punishment is all you'll ever know once you release the girl.
Bobby, how you'll turn everything to go. No matter what we do, we'll go back to rules of the couple of me. And we never see rules up against the Jew. A revolution is strong. Bobby, please, there's no way to love me. Already saying, I'm saying, let's see. I know how
doesn't it?
No revolutionary seem to think so.
I suppose we should leave.
Oh, Bobby, they'll never let you leave now.
without you, they won't. Which is why you're coming with us.
Coming with you? Bobby, I told you I won't fight against my father.
And I told you, I won't not fight against him.
But how can I come with you and still not fight against my father unless... Oh dear God, Bobby! Bobby, no!
You're making a terrible mistake, Mr. Strong.
Let the girl go, Bobby. She's done nothing wrong.
Wait, don't let go of the girl, stupid! Let go of me!
Boss, what do we do?
Seize them! Don't let them get away! Now run, everybody! Run for your lives! Run!
As you can see, the rebel poor are making their getaway with hope as their hostage. As for the rest of us, we've been thrown into confusion because we're all moving so damn slowly. So we don't get to catch them. Not yet. Enjoy intermission. And see you shortly. Since we last saw each other, so I'll bring you up to speed on a few things. As you may remember, the rebel corps under Bobby's leadership kidnapped Hope and used her as a shield to escape due punishment from my man. Woman. Yeah. Word has it that they're holed up in some secret hideout somewhere. Perhaps this one. Here.
Where's Bobby? And old Strong and little Sally, they should be back by now!
Ah! Who are we kidding?
The bloody police probably nabbed them hours ago. It's just a matter of time before our whereabouts are tortured out to them. And then this will be all still in town for all the lot of us.
What's it like?
You're in town! Don't even ask. No one knows for sure. I've got my suspicions.
Oh yeah? No, kid! Everyone's got suspicions! What is Urinetown? Urinetown's the end! Swift eternal punishment! No need now to pretend!
To trap the sluggard when you're hung, when they cut you down. They'll box you up and shimmy you out and call it Urinetown.
They'll box you up and shimmy you out and call it Urinetown, town, 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 town!
Hey, dance!
No, never do they dance! Those people down in Urinetown, we never get the chance! Dance again, never not a note, unless it's at the bottom of the rope.
So don't get your hopes up. And I say, if they're not back soon, we give it to her like her father was gonna give it to us.
People hear lots of things about Urinetown, of course, and that's just the way we like it. For example, a little boy once asked me if Urinetown was actually a nice place to live, with gingerbread houses along golden, frothy canals, like Venice, but different. I didn't say yes, and I didn't say no either.
I want them found, damn it. I want my daughter released, and I want Bobby Strong
sir, but the sign says it's a secret hideout, so...
Enough of your excuses, Lockstock. You've got weapons. Use them.
But, sir! Shh!
What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a tool, an instrument of power to enforce my iron rule. So send your troops to all the stoops and let them understand. If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land.
If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land.
Hey, dance! Do they think I'll dance? Those people with my daughter want to make me change my stance. Stand, can't forget. Hey, never not a night. I'll teach them not to take from me what's mine.
We should hurry, sir. The emergency planning form is late speaking.
Yes, of course, the quorum.
That's the coast, Bobby. There's no barrel sauce there for sure.
We'll have to keep on our toes, Ma. At least until we distributed the rest of these memos to the other assistant custodians around the city.
Do you think they'll join us?
Hard to say. They're scared, like we used to be scared. But if it's true about what they say about everyone having a heart, they'll have to join us. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a lie, a means to keep the poor in check until the day they die. I did not shirk their dirty work, but things are different now. We'll fight for right with all our might until we lose our power.
We'll fight for right with all our might until we lose our power.
Dance! Dance! Listen to it dance. My heart is like a stallion racing through a great expanse. Canyons of freedom, that's where it will roll. Performing coronary somersaults.
Your heart is like a stallion?
I'll explain along the way, Ma. Come on, let's go!
Where are they hiding, little Sally? Tell me, and I'll see things go easy on you.
Easy on me? You mean like sending me to the nice part of Urinetown?
That can be arranged.
Same as one of your other stoolies, Officer Lockstock. My heart lies in rebellion. Besides, the way I see it, I'm already in Urinetown. We all are. Even you.
Me? In Urinetown?
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown isn't so much a place as it is a metaphysical place. What is Urinetown? Urinetown is here. It's a town wherever people learn to live in fear. So
You're hopeless. Down! Head out! Where'd she go, damn it? Oh, welcome back, everybody, and enjoy what's left of the show. Little Sally! Little Sally! What did you mean by metaphysical?
And we give her the rope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Close one! Cops crawling all over the place! Little Sally, where the hell have you been? Right near the tower is all. Cladwell and Zip and Miss Pennywise, they was all meeting up there for some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, a quorum of some kind?
That's it, she gets the rope!
Bring her up! Wait a minute, you can't just give her the rope!
Why not?
Because killing her would make us no better than them! Haven't you heard, little Sally? We all know better than
What do you think they talk about in those forums they got up there? How good we are! So, listen up now! And he said in those courts we're gonna bust in here and bust us up like a job of right cantaloupe. So I say, as long as our juice is gonna spill all over the floor here, our juice is gonna spill too. Then we'll see who's better than who. Look at her there, all bound up, jagged high, with her head full of hair and her heart full of pride. Oh my God, I've had enough of each hair and its curl. Ding, dang, boom, let's get tough, play it rough, stop that girl.
Stop that girl? But killing people is wrong. Then why does it feel so right? Look at us here in a hole on the land with our hearts full of fear. What a rip, what a sham. You know cops will be here, busting heads, fighting quick.
But we'll beat them to the punch when we stop that chick.
We try to with what we should.
Crossing flags,
Then we learn that we let go.
we're doing that.
Nuts, they fall first. So we say to the tree, looky here, here's an acorn from plant. Will I see? I say she is a nut, and the pole for the squirrel. She is what we say for winter. So let's not that girl.
Bing!
A bing bang! Bing bang!
A bing, bang, boom! Boom, boom! Yeah!
Okay, now snuff.
Snuff the girl!
Yeah! Snuff the girl!
Oh yeah, now go! Snuff the girl! Snuff the girl!
Yeah, snuff the girl!
Under extremely unbalanced circumstances.
Such as we have right here.
Exactly! Now get the rope for you!
No, that's the answer. Three of the strumpet daughter of the yard of shame of Atlanta.
Strong? No one's gonna be killing anyone around here. Why not?
Because she's our security blanket. That's why not. Mommy was so afraid to kill her makes so stronger for a moment.
Friends, I know you're afraid, but this has got to be about more than just revenge. And, well, the vicarious thrill of stringing someone who can't defend herself.
Why not? We want to hang her as revenge!
I think he's just in love with her. That's what I think.
Maybe I am. And maybe I made a promise up there. A promise that no man should be denied his essential humanity due to the condition of his pocketbook. That no man in need should be denied by another with the means to help him. here and now, from this day forward, because of you, and you, and you. We will look into the faces of our fellow men and see not only a brother, but a sister as well. What is that supposed to mean?
When did he say that? I don't remember him saying that. All I remember him saying was run for your life.
Well, that was in the heat of battle. And in the heat, the actual hotness of battle, the cry of freedom sounds something like, run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. Then you better run, 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 run away.
Right?
That's what you should be. Freedom's scary. It's like a blast of cool wind that burns your face to wake you up.
Literally?
Yeah. There's a trickle of sweat.
There's a trickle of sweat.
In your ear.
Dripping in your ear.
Still you got
Run away.
So don't you fall. One. Run away. There's a great big man on his head. And he's put his hands on the tree.
Run, freedom, run.
Freedom, run away.
Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. You better run, freedom, run, run away.
Run, freedom, run.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
My friends, you have to run away. You better run, 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 run. You'll run to freedom's glory.
Freedom sun.
Let freedom's sun shine all over your freedom story. I said freedom. I said freedom. I said freedom. Away!
What do we do now?
The police will be on the lookout for us, that's for sure.
Well, when the time comes, we fight the police.
But how?
With blood, guts, brains, if we have to. Some of us will almost certainly not make it toward Iraq alive. Maybe all of us. But fight on we will, for all the decades necessary to claim freedom for the people of this land.
Decades? How about a real plan?
I've got a real plan.
Miss Pennywise, how did you find us here?
I had a feeling you'd be here, Bobby. No one knows the sewer system like you do.
Or you?
Cloud would like to speak to you, Bobby.
What about?
He says he now understands how unhappy the people of this community have become. And he wants to work out a solution with you, peacefully.
Now there's a shortcut. That'll save us some decades of struggle. But can we trust him?
Mr. Cladwell doesn't want to fight Mrs. Strong. All he wants is amenities, up and running, smooth and natural. That's all he's ever wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
I think it might be difficult for your love with Hope to grow, with her tied to the chair all the time.
All right, I'll go.
It's a trick.
That's just a chance I'll have to take.
What about the girl?
She stays here. Any funny business. And the girl gets it. You tell that to Cladwell.
Sure, I'll tell him. Likewise with the girl. Give it to her and we give it to him. You get me?
We'll be careful.
Now stay calm, Hope. We'll have you out of this in no time. Yeah.
Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Hope.
So this is the brand new day you were telling me about?
I don't blame you for being angry with me, Hope, but your father gave us no choice.
They may not have taught me much at the most expensive university in the world. But they taught me this much. Kidnapping people is wrong.
Really? They taught you that there?
I thought we had something special together, Bobby.
We do have something special together, Hope. But until freedom rules the people of this land instead of fear, love has about as much chance of baby bunny drowning in a vat of boiling water.
Maybe less.
I didn't mean to drag you into all this, Hope.
And I didn't mean to. I don't know what I meant to do.
Look to your heart, Hope. I think you'll find the answer that you want is waiting for you there. Deep down. Somewhere among the tissues.
Wait! When will I see you again? When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Be still, hear it beating, it's leading you, follow your... Oh, Bobby!
You've caused a lot of excitement over the past few days, Mr. Strong. Gotten a lot of people riled up.
This is only the beginning, Mr. Cladwell. The people have just begun to fight.
Keeping my daughter confined against her will? Is that how the people fight?
They fight by any means necessary.
The streets are still ours, Mr. Strong. Your people are just holed up in some underground sewer.
Oh, they'll be up.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell. There's a disturbance over at Public Amenity number 37 and number 15 as well. Word's begun to spread.
People have gathered and all the rest. They're waiting to see what John Bobby will do.
After he meets with you, of course.
Of course. Mr. McQueen? Do you remember? Do you remember the stink years, Mr. Strong? The years when the water table started to drop and then just kept on dropping? Nobody thought they had much time then, and many of us did questionable things. Much like the things that are happening today. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. Riots broke out like there was no tomorrow. For there was no tomorrow. But there is always a tomorrow if you're tough enough to cling to it. Which is why I've asked you here tonight. Now, some people see me as an evil man. But the truth is, I'm no more evil than you, or Ms. Pennywise, or any of those poor people you insist on trying to lead. I'm just a simple man trying to cling to tomorrow, every day, by any means necessary.
And what happens when the drought is over?
Over? well, we can always hope, I suppose, but until then, our regimen of controlling consumption through the regulating mechanism of cash must continue.
Oh, yes! The regulating mechanism of cash!
Your lack of faith in the force disturbs me. Bobby, come here. You see that cash, Bobby? I want you to have that cash. And I want you to tell the people that the powers that be grant full amnesty to all those involved in this week's criminal activities, just as long as they're willing to return to the improved fee hike schedule as authorized by the legislature. Now don't let it happen again, okay? And have a good time in Rio.
There's so many tomorrows.
Yes!
But I'm afraid my conscience will cost you more than a pint of cash, Mr. Cladwell.
Bobby, it really is an awful lot of cash.
Free access is the only cash I'm interested in.
I thought we had an understanding, Bobby.
Then understand this. If there truly is a way to that bright new tomorrow, we'll find it together. All of us, not just the wealthy few. And that means free access.
Free access is impossible.
Then that's what I'll tell the people.
Stop. We'll not return to the stink years, Mr. Strong. I'll not allow it.
Caldwell, what are you doing?
I've spent a lifetime building this company, paying off the police, bribing the political elite, and snuffing out popular resistance as if it were a naughty baby bunny in the palm of my hand. My right hand. I've centralized all power to a pinpoint spot right here between these two ears. And I'm not going to allow some dreamy-eyed boy who can't even remember the stink years to ruin all that. Seize him!
Don't do it, Caldwell. There's no telling what they'll do to the girl.
That's just a chance I'll have to take.
Oh my God, he really is that evil.
You think that just because I love my daughter, I'll stop clinging to tomorrow?
What are you saying, Caldwell?
I closed my heart to love once. I can do it again. To Urinetown with him then. With all haste, Officer Lockstock. With all haste.
You laugh with Gladwell! Gladwell!
Why did I listen to the lad? Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have walked, I should have walked, I should have ran. Why did I listen to that man?
You! Get word to police headquarters. We'll need all hands on deck tonight. You, and you stay with me. We'll see about these little disturbances. And Fifth, yes, Cladwell, assemble the legislature. I want full authority for the coming practice.
And dirty my hands with this bad business? Not on your life.
Oh, don't kid yourself, Fifth. Your hands are as filthy as a child's after sandbox time. But don't worry, you can wash them soon enough. Wash them by the banks of the Rio del Rio. Now go. You, and you come with me.
Why did I listen to that crook? A little cash bribe is all it really took. That's all that craving toilet made me cave in. I'm a snook. Why did I listen to that crook?
You lied to us, Cladwell. You told us one thing, and then you get another.
That's what you did, Gladwell! That's what you did!
Come on then, young Bobby. You can't keep screaming all the way down to Urinetown.
But what about Hope? What happens to me happens to her.
What happens to you happens to all of us sooner or later.
Rather later than sooner, I'd say.
But not to Hope! Oh, please, not to Hope!
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our claws, captured in our city of laws. There's no trial or jury, nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking through us. You'll get Urinetown. Off with you to Urinetown. Away with you to Urinetown. Now no more fuss. Let go of me! I have to save Hope!
There's no saving Hope now, Miss Pennywise. There may have been no saving you!
Oh, yeah? Let's say that, and that, and this, and this.
Why did I listen to that boy? He spoke of hopes and dreams and filled me with such joy. How can I know he loved me so? Was it for show? Was I a toy? Why did I listen to that boy?
So what's it like? This Urinetown that I've heard so much about.
Perhaps better for us to show you.
What's this? Where are we?
You, my boy, stand on the very threshold to a new world.
The door's in front of you. Step through and Urinetown awaits.
Door? More like a railing. And pigeons? A rooftop?
And a drop.
A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Never fear, the time of understanding is at hand.
Welcome then to the very gates of Urinetown itself.
Why did I listen to my dad? I went to work for him. He said he was so glad. Was he sincere? Now it's clear. Now I fear that I've been had. Why did I listen to that crook? That is your dad, my 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 dad.
Look! There's Public Amendment number 47. And the legislature. And my boyhood home. Why, we're just standing on the top of the UGC headquarters building. And this is our town.
Yes, it is.
But how can it be that we're in Urinetown and our town at the same time unless, dear God, no, you couldn't have.
Over you go then.
Wait a minute. You're just gonna throw me off this rooftop. And that's supposed to be Urinetown? Death is Urinetown?
That's one interpretation. Shoveling a mop barrel, you know the drill.
That is the plan, isn't it?
Let's move to the head of ourselves, shall we? Little Sally, what's going on up there? Yes?
I saw Bobby.
Yes?
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Why do you say that?
Well, they threw him off a building.
What are you saying, little Sally? Who threw off the building?
Bobby, the
have done that. We got Gladwell's daughter.
Yes.
Well, they did.
Is he all right?
Hello?
Well, is he? Oh, Bobby. The policeman came soon enough, but not before I heard his last words.
His last words?
That's right. It was about her. Well, what were they? They were, tell her I love her. Tell her I'll always be with her. And I will see her in a better place where hope is always new. Ours was a short time. Ours was a love that never grew. Yet in that love that is a brand new hope, it's calling out to you. Its call is soft and gentle, tame and fine. It's done so at midnight.
A pickle in the brine. Did I say that isn't what I meant? I've lost my sense of scent. I fear my life is spent.
No one is innocent. No one is innocent. What did he mean by that? I don't know. He started fading in and out after a while. It was a miracle he was alive at all. The fall was so horrible. Not innocent? Was he talking about me? How can he say I'm not innocent? Not innocent? What? Not innocent? Who the hell does he think he is? Wait, please. There's more. He said, tell all the people. Tell them the time is always now. Tell them to fight for what they know is right.
I lost me sense of sight, and yet I see them. I see them standing hand in hand.
I see them standing
And change their lives, still is
If only. If only. Yes! And then he expired.
The bastard Gladwell lied to us!
He took my news! Now it tastes like Bobby! Who will lead us now?
We're lost! I tell you, the rebellion is over!
Strike with the show!
What do we do?
I tell you what we do. We do to her what they all did to him.
Yeah!
And what happened to me instead?
Miss Pennywise!
Caesar!
Yes! Do whatever you feel you need to, but please, spare the child.
Oh, woman! You've been grasping and conniving all these years. Why so giving now?
Because Hope is my daughter. And I am her mother. Yes. Hope, darling, it's true. I am your mother. The one-time lover of Cobbler B. Gladwell.
Strumpet slut!
Call me what you will. But it was during the state years, you see. No one thought they had much time then. And many of us did. Questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. But there's also the fond farewells, the late-night trysts. Life was an explosion. There was riots, cheap cabarets, dancing girls.
And love.
Oh, yes. And love. There was love like there was no tomorrow. Well, there was no tomorrow. But there was always a tomorrow. Or some kind or another. After you were born, your father made me promise
never to reveal my identity to you. For I was something of a strumpet in my day, but never in my
My heart is telling me many things right now, as you can all well imagine. But one thing is bellowing louder, and that is, when there's wrong in the world, we must right it.
What?
You did a wonderful thing by coming here, Miss Pennywise. Mom. And if you can reform yourself, then maybe we can reform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you wanted it to me what you were going to do to Bobby, I wouldn't blame you. Caesar! But if this righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory to oblivion, I would blame you. All of you! How many want to tell that Bobby no? You're done! It's yours! There's no one left for me. Kill me in the rebellion dies. Let me lead you, and the rebellion will triumph. Lead us.
She's mad!
Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire.
I've got a key.
And the guard will not to question me, but once there will question Daddy. Oh yes, we'll question him plenty. Why should we trust you? Because Bobby, your hero, loved me, and I loved him. Oh dear girl, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps maybe in time we can learn to love. You do. That's all that really matters, isn't it? Love. Now that's good enough, but the rest will be going to them to us. Saving water, Maggie's daughter of Forte.
Play it on your Stradivari. He's not sorry, not a shred. He's not sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry.
An absolute maze, that's what this sewer system is.
I'm going back down to give it another look. You stay here and guard the streets.
Officer Lockstock, I've been meaning to ask. Do you ever have doubts about what we've been doing? About the killings and all?
It may surprise you to learn that sometimes I do, but the health and security of this town are my primary concerns. I love the people of this community, Merrill, very much. Gladwell's edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you very much.
I see.
Well, that went pretty well.
I'm perfectly capable of finding my own way to the legislature, you know.
No offense, Senator, but I don't think Mr. Gladwell would want you flying the coop over the coming crackdown and all.
And what if I am flying the coop? What if I'm really on my way to the airport right now to catch the last flight out to Rio? What would you say to that?
Can I go with you?
Sure.
Those who make dough from defacing, need erasing, need the night. Let their blood flow like a glory. We're not sorry. Hey, that's life.
Mr. McQueen?
Not yet, sir. They're still stitching the sewer system.
Which is where they'll be keeping hope, I imagine. I only pray that when we meet in heaven, she can find it in the vastness of her heart to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy?
What?
Miss Cladwell, what an unexpected surprise.
Oh dear, thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, Daddy, but I will be. Soon, all the people of this land will be sick.
Most of us, anyway.
What?
It's all over, Caldwell. We're gonna take you away.
Take me away? But to where?
To the same place you took young Bobby and all those who couldn't or wouldn't pay your criminal fee hike.
Oh dear, what's the meaning of this?
I've joined the revolution, Daddy. And you, I think it's time you join the expat community in Urinetown.
Oh, you're making a terrible mistake, Hope dear. You need me more than you know.
What we need now is freedom, Daddy, for the people and love. Oh yes, and love.
Oh, that's what I used to think too, Hope dear. Before the stink years. But worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing a man. You're too young to understand it now, but there really are things more important than love. Food, water, and shelter, for example.
And piles of cash?
It wasn't just cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. So long, power, so long, money. I'm the bunny this time around.
Remember when our nights were starry?
Aren't you sorry?
Sure, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Just
Take him away!
Oh, I regret nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Maybe I was a bad father. And a cruel and vicious man. But you know what? I kept the pee off the street and the water in the ground. You hear me? I kept the pee off the street and the water in the ground.
What now, Miss Cladwell?
Now is the beginning. Now is a new day when each of us, regardless of race, creed, class, or criminal history, can come together as one people and share the fruits of our labor as one. Today is the new dawning of an age of compassion and the right to do whatever you like, whenever you like, in whatever location you like. Today marks the final day of an age of fear. An age that lasted far too long. Today marks the new day of a new age. A new age of... Don't say it! Of hope! I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river just in view. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river straight and true. Come to the river flowing for justice. Come to the river rendezvous. Come to the river flowing for justice. All for the people, me and you.
Well, as you guessed, Hope took over her father's business, instituting a series of reforms that opened the public bathrooms, to all the people to pee for free, whenever they liked, wherever they liked, as much as they liked, with whomever they liked. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority, BITMETMA, and was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Officer Lockstock, where'd you go?
Just keeping my head down, little Sally. Something you should learn to do.
But aren't you afraid the rebels are gonna find you?
Oh, I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator, so no one can touch me. Not if they want the show to end.
So many people peeing at will. Thanks to the rebellion, the world is a much better place.
Actually, Miss Gladwell, your father commissioned a study of water consumption. Just before he...
My father's a tyrant. We need never fear him again. Justice is the only tyrant we need obey.
Sisters and brothers, fight for the river.
Fathers and mothers,
Save these two.
all in the family,
Push toward the river, shove toward the river. Why don't you step in the river, wade in the river, soak in the river, through and through. Once in the river, you are the river. Friends on the shoreline, jump into.
Of course, it wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then disappeared altogether. As cruel as Caldwell B. Gladwell was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, sparing this town the same fate as the phantom Urinetown. Hope chose to ignore the warning signs, however, preferring to bask in the people's love for as long as it lasted.
what kind of musical is this? The good guys finally win, and then everything starts falling apart.
Like I said, little Sally, this isn't a happy musical.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, it is, little Sally. Yes, it is.
If only I had a cool, tall glass of water, maybe I'd have a fighting chance. But don't you see, Mrs. Strong? The glass of water's inside you. It always has been. It has? Of course it has. Don't you know what you are? A river? That's right. We all are.
You are the river, I am the river. He is the river, she is you. All are the river, flowing for freedom, flowing for justice. Let's review. We see a river flowing for freedom. We see a river just in view. You see a river flowing for freedom. You see a river straight and true.
I don't think too many people are going to come see this musical, Officer Lockstock.
Why do you say that, little Sally? Don't you think people want to be told that their way of life is unsustainable?
That, and the title's awful. Can't we do a happy musical next time instead?
If there is a next time, I'm sure we can. Well, that's our story. Hope eventually joined her father in a manner not quite so gentle. Mr. McQueen opened a bottling factory just outside of Brasilia, which did rather well until the Amazon dried up. Then he moved. As for the people of this town, they did as best they could. Weaned as they were on the legend born of their founding fathers' scare tactics, for when the water dried up, they recognized their town for the first time for what it really was, what it was always waiting to be.
This is Urinetown. Always has been Urinetown. This place is called Urinetown.
Hail Malthus!
Hail Malthus!
Thank you! And good night!
There was our show.
Lang, our director. Can you come gift, and here it comes for our Golden King. And also a beautiful sign for a beautiful man. That's pretty much it. So the floor is yours.
No, thank you.